All right, well, Dr. Kelly, you're about to show us the places where the students are going to present for the research conference. So where are you going to be taking us?
Well, we're going to take you across the way to Carey Center where a lot of the posters are going to take place, are going to be put. But then I think we're going to also come back to Prep Hall and perhaps Headmasters and take a look at some of those areas as well.
All right, sounds good.
Okay, come on along. Hey, come on along with us.
Now we're heading into the
We're right into the Student Union right here in the Carey Center where they'll actually have the posters. And I want to stop you here for a second because sometimes there's food set up here.
Okay.
Cookies, soft drinks.
So that's an incentive to come.
Oh yeah, big incentive. Okay, here is where you'll have most of the posters. I think there are going to be something like 100 posters or 110 posters all along beautiful boards set along here in rows. So you could come, you could spend probably hour and a half, 2 hours just going from poster to poster.
Now, when you say posters, what are going to be on these posters?
I think it's going to be a couple things. Science experiments that are going to student research that's going to be on there, but then also I think psychology work, student research and psychology will be on there, and then probably some people who have done extraordinary study abroad or service learning will have those up on posters as well. So there'll be about 100 people in here just from the researchers, and then a couple of 100 more people coming in to see the results of their work. This is going to be actually pretty exciting. This place is going to be transformed, I think.
Cool. Now, the other place we're going to go is Prep Hall.
Yeah, let me take you back over to Prep Hall
Okay.
and Headmasters, and I'll show you where some of the oral presentations are going to take place.
Cool.
And the other sessions.
Good deal.
Why don't you come along with us? We'll head out this way. David, this is Prep Hall here, the high technology presentation classroom.
Okay.
We're going to have lots of presentations, oral presentations in here. Where the posters were over in Carey Hall, Prep Hall will have panel presentations where people present their work probably with PowerPoint, and then students will be able to interact with them, ask questions, have conversation. Probably 3 or 4 presenters in each session. And of course there'll be refreshments outside in the hallway here as well. Around the corner in Headmasters Hall, there'll be some more presentations.
A student should consider presenting at the research conference because it gives you a great opportunity to get up in front of your peers, in front of our faculty, and try your research out with the general public. And this is before you would take it to a state conference or a national conference.
I would definitely encourage anyone who was considering presenting to definitely do so because it gives everyone a great opportunity to, like I said before, show your work and to get experience with public speaking and let everyone know exactly what a St. Vincent student is capable of doing.
I had a chance to present one of the papers that I wrote last year in one of my communication classes at the Student Research Conference, and it was a good experience to be able to get up in front of a group of people and present some of your own work, much like a graduate scholar would do.
In your career, you're going to have to present your ideas. You could be a chemist, you could be a salesperson, you could be a PR specialist. Somewhere along the way, somebody's going to ask you, what have you done in your work? And you're going to have to sell somebody on your ideas. And this is a great opportunity to do that.
It definitely helped set me up for other papers that I've written, not only communication papers, but other papers to present them and to write them in a more professional way.
At poster presentations, you're showing your research in a different format. You'll have a true poster, and it's your research on that one poster.
A poster presentation is like a research paper made into a poster, so you stand there and people will walk past and ask you questions about it, or they'll just stand there and read it, and you just explain to them what your research is, and it's a lot easier for them to see it when it's up in a poster than to sit down and read a paper.
Students can also learn what a conference is like by attending the St. Vincent College Undergraduate Conference. It's a good opportunity for students to get their first crack at presenting research in a poster format or an oral presentation format. They get to practice their skills here, and then later on they can show off what they can do at a national or regional conference.
And it also gave me a lot of experience going to the Pennsylvania Communication Association Conference, which was held at Penn State this past fall. I got to present on a little bit of a higher level there, the very same paper. And that was a very good experience because you're kind of in a group of your peers throughout the whole state, and it makes it just kind of a new experience for you to be able to present your work, once again, kind of like a scholar would.
Dr. Slank, Dr. Montemuro, and I took 10 students to the annual meeting of the Eastern Psychological Association. We had 5 seniors present their work there and 5 juniors go along just to get an idea of what a conference is like.
It's a non-threatening environment. We're all friends here, so it's an opportunity to share what you've been working on for so long and show us what you've done.
Most definitely, I would use that as a reason to go and attend the conference because these are my friends. I know these individuals, and so I could use that as an instance or an example to, number one, see what they were researching and also get a general feel as how what the conference has to offer. And upon seeing that, I'm thinking most definitely I could go ahead and attend the conference and actually present my own project once I get a good research paper under my belt.
In a formal panel presentation, you'll have your research paper in front of you and you'll have the opportunity to read from it or do an extemporaneous speech from it and present it to the audience. That is similar to something that would happen at the graduate school level. You could go to a graduate school conference or go, like I said, to a state or a national conference where you would sit on a panel with people in the audience listening to your work. So if you stay in academics, in the academic world, that's what you would do, present your research. If you're going out into the business world, you're going to sell yourself somewhere along the way, sell your ideas, and this is a good opportunity to try that. For students and faculty to find out about our conference coming up next month, you can go to the main website, www.stvincent.edu, and click on Academics on the right-hand side. Once you click on Academics, the Undergraduate Conference is at the very bottom of the gray list. It's alphabetical. Click on Undergraduate Conference, and you'll see the menu there. You can take a look at the overall picture of the conference, what you might want to present, some presentation instructions, and then how to propose your presentation.